I'm Chris Mullins, and I'm a recruiting manager for the direct hire division of Allevity Employer Solutions. I've been in the industry for a little over 35 years with the same company. Direct hire is using an agency that you pay, and they will send you only the top, most qualified people in your community for your position. We know the unhidden talent that's out there, people who are looking for work but they don't want to put themselves out there and make their employers know they're looking for work. That's where we come into play. Sometimes people call what we do headhunting, and they don't use it so much anymore because it has a negative connotation, but that's what we do, and I love doing it because you are looking for that vein of precious gold, and you have access to some of it, and you can find wonderful people that way. Things have changed, and in the past probably 4 years, this is a completely different landscape. The employer used to be in the driver's seat, and now they tell us, well, people just don't want to work anymore. They are working already. Those people who want to work are working. There's more work for them than they've had in several years. They're working remotely. There are employers in the area that are catching on that they need to improve their benefits or their pay. So oftentimes when we hear employers say that, people do want to work, but they're being more particular about where they work. They're not going to be working 60 hours a week. We've had positions where employers have told us that salaries are going to be at this level. We find out that 20% of the salary was actually overtime. So employers often have the mindset that they're still in the driver's seat, but candidates now have the options of working remotely. Some can make a really good income and not have to leave their home. And so it's just important for employers to know that not everything's money. So if they're stuck, why are they stuck? Are there no opportunities for advancement? So not only ask what they're looking for, ask them what they know they want to avoid. I know the benefit of using an agency from a candidate's perspective is they can tell us what they know they don't want, because most of us have been down that road. We've worked a few jobs, so we know we don't want to make that mistake of not asking or not learning more about the position. But knowing what they don't want and knowing what they do want, and it's not always the money. There are people that I've interviewed for our company that have described a client that they don't want to work for, and it was us. Because our culture was a bit different and they were wanting to get away from that. And I just right up front, I said, I don't want to take any more of your time, but it wouldn't be a good fit for you. It wouldn't. They only put on paper what they want you to see. We work at having a conversation because it brings up information that you wouldn't ordinarily see on a resume. Sometimes candidates are very humble, and so they may have a degree they don't want to put on their resume, or an interest that our client would really jump at the opportunity to meet with them. Either they're already in our database, because some people will come to us and say, I'm looking for work, but I don't want anybody to know it. I want to tell you what I'm looking for, what my preferences are, and then you can call me only when those jobs come in. The other way is passively. So through a number of different services, and then just our network here and our outstanding network of people that we've interviewed in the past, we rely upon them. We reach out to them, tell them about the jobs that we have, and create a network of people that are putting the word out for us. But also, I reach out to people who have those exact qualifications that are working elsewhere, and just tell them that I have a position. Would they be open to discussing it further? Number one, I'm always frank at the beginning of the conversation, and that's the most difficult part, is for the employer and for myself to have the right expectations. Otherwise, there's going to be disappointment and a lot of time wasted. I would rather educate them, even if it maybe hurts their feelings, bruises their ego, and hope that even if they don't use our services or we don't find them somebody, that they can go away knowing that we had their best interest at stake. There's a good person for every position out there.